Lovely. And I'm just going to go with the general goal of getting to Sundered Pass today, just to kind of get back into it, and maybe we can come back to our other playthroughs. Intention to make, we're working on their slogan. Yeah, I mean, a lot of game devs should, right? That's a long quote. You shouldn't read that quote, by the way, because the game plays in the background whilst you're on that screen. Nice, maple sapling. I don't actually know what you start with on... There you go, we get a bedroll. That's nice. Right, hopefully the game runs okay, because we've... obviously we had the graphical update, and I didn't test it too much with the game. I remember I got a little bit of lag, but I think I changed some settings to make it run a bit better. Obviously, if it looks like arse, let me know. And we can adjust.
Nobody needs this anymore.
I'm gonna take that. Wow, already got a revolver. Good luck, wolves. Alright, Nemesis. Nice to see you. I hope your visit to your client goes well. Just grab a bit of stuff. Cool. I mean, we've already got a gun. So here's the one with more walls, right? You know, Sundered Pass with more walls. Yes. Yes, I think it does generally have more wolves. And more aggressive wolves. Right. What we'll do is I will go to all of the places in Desolation Point. Well, most of them. Because they do... It's a really good loot spot, Desolation Point. Everything's really close together. And there's a lot of high-value loot around. Oh, I love having a gun. Nothing can touch me. We'll be fine with the extra walls. It'll be okay. Once I get a rifle, because Timberwolves, the revolver's not particularly useful for, I believe. I think. I haven't really done much with them. But I remember from story mode, it already doing much. So yeah. Maybe when we get a rifle. We could find a bow as well up there. Katie's corner? Katie's ledge? Something like that, I think. You can find a bow up there, which I assume you can find on Stalker. I know you can find it on Voyager. And as far as I know, Stalker has all of the same major loot possibilities as Voyager. But, I don't know. It's changed a lot. I was checking the other day. I've been playing this game since 2016. Katie's secluded corner. Yeah, see, I knew. I was pretty much there. I mean, you actually did remember Sam, so well done you. We'll just grab one stone. Don't need that many if we've got a gun. Think it's there on Stalker? Yeah, we'll, I'll probably check it on the way back. Right, we don't need tinder, because we took the level 3 fire starting. Mainly want some clothes here. That's kind of what I'm angling for. Sure. Liking and logging on myself. Nice. I've inspired you already. Just got to get on the game. I appreciate the alert. Apparently, and this is not me to say anything to you guys, because I don't really care, because, as I've always said, I do this... that's weird. What the fuck? There's a rave going... apparently, Twitch have changed it so that if you don't type in chat every X amount of time, you're no longer counted as a view. I'm not saying that means people need to do that, because I do this for fun. I don't rely on this as income. So, you know, it doesn't matter to me really. But that really sucks, because I mean, lurkers make up the most of what Twitch is. People sitting there and just enjoying it and not constantly chatting away.
Yippee.
Yippee. I love that voice. Oh, look, there's the moose. That new moose spawn is... Oof. Guess I'll grab the antibiotic. Thank you very much, Hex. I appreciate the bits. Type in the lurk command. Does it still count? The lurk command doesn't do anything, really. Oh, thank you for resubscribing. It's already been a month since... Jeez, I'm sorry. I've not streamed much recently, have I? Oh, I'm a terrible streamer. 12 months! Oh my god, that's a year! We've done a whole year. Do you get a... I think you might get a new badge at a year. Yeah, no, the lurk command is just a little thing to say, oh, you're lurking. I don't think it makes any difference. I don't know what the X amount of time is either, to be honest. Yeah. Speaking of lurking, off they go to their lurking hole. Right, we'll go down here. Wow, that music is loud. Right. Just stay away. Ah, I do like Frosty. Is that my computer working when we read it? What the fuck? How dare you, Sam? I mean, this is such an occasion. You couldn't possibly miss out, right? That's the problem. What we'll do is, I think we'll swing by the Riken. Do you need to be careful about getting frostbite? Because we haven't got any gloves or hat yet. We'll swing by the Riken. We'll check out Hibernia, and then we'll take the mine back to the entrance. That's my goal. Oh, I do have a light source now as well. Hello, Northern. Nice to see you. It's nice seeing all you lovely people show up, even though I'm very bad at streaming. Let's use this. I don't actually need this to get the in the mine to leave Desolation Point, because I'm a pro at travelling through that mine. I had to go through that mine in the dark 5 times, I think. So I know it well. I don't think I care about scrap metal. We're not going to make a bow or anything real quick. Be a while before we even think about doing that. If I stick around with this playthrough, I mean, we'll see. I do like... I mean, starting new runs is fun, right? I don't really need coal. I'll grab 2 bits. We'll leave the rest here. Because we're going to get some when we go through the mines anyway. So this is just in case. Hey, nice, some gloves. Now we won't get frostbite on my fingies. How are you doing, Northern? It's nice to see you. What you been up to? Oh, a flask as well. In fact, is that a guaranteed flask? We don't start with a can opener, do we? No. Cool. It's a good fight, gosh. Everything compared to... I've been so used to playing flipping Interloper and Misery. God, get loads of stuff down here. Nah, it's not Voyager. Oh, Voyager, you're just drowning in gear. Alright, don't see anything there. Right. Oh, there's some wolves outside of Hibernia. That's fine. Don't forget... Oh god, there's one right there. Okay. This is the Stalker Wolves coming in now. I think they've got bigger detection range. Yeah, they certainly do. Than Interloper. Let's run round. Hopefully it'll be alright. There's a moth freaking out in front of my face. Making it a little bit distracting. Getting caught on nothing. It's my favourite. So there's a bag there. Is there not a bag there normally? Probably walked right past it, didn't I? And me. Any bear coming to eat me as well? Let's grab one more of those, because then that means I've got enough now to make some rosehip tea. And tea, as they say, is
I'll take
key. I mean, I'll take it for now. We'll take whichever one's got more fuel in. Are these better? They are slightly. They work out better overall. Actually, you know what? Let's equip this for now, and we'll use this to just look around here, make sure we get everything, and then we can leave it behind. Moth heard about the raid? Yeah, actually, that's true. I set up the moth raid. Oh, you can't get through here anymore. Huh? That's weird. Why have they changed that? Oh. It's not always been like that, right? You normally can just walk through there. Weird.
I think I can use this.
Given I've not got any old man's beer dressing, I probably should take that. Sure. Because if I find an axe or a knife, if it's low, then I can repair it. Don't care about a fuse. We'll take Stacy's drink. Okay, nice. And then we'll plop that down. And then we've got the other one. Nice. Right. Hoping we can find some clothes in the safe here, maybe. Let's check these. Haven't got a pry bar yet, actually. Yeah, hoping to find clothes in the safe. I've done a good job of that before. Wow. Because it's going to get pretty nippy. I don't know how much we'll stop in Coastal Highway. I might kind of just head straight across the ice. Mystery Lake I can stop off at a couple places. Fallen Muskeg is just going straight across. I can't really go around that too much. Broken Railroad I guess we'll dip down to the thingy. Maintenance shed. We'll just loot all of this for now. Is that a stim right on the edge? It is. I need to remember in saves like this, if I'm not going to carry on playing, that I should use up all my... Oh, actually, no, I was going to say use up all my copper and sims, but I've got that. Nice. I've got the... What's it called? What are these things called? Those things. The boosts. There's a boost for if you've used up 250 coffees and stims and yada yadas. Down vest. That one. I can wait. Still got a bit to go. I'll eat because I think there should be enough. I think there should be enough food just so I can get the bonus. I shouldn't actually bother picking up firewood because I'm going to get a load of coal. Might as well drop most of this because it's just going to slow me down. It was like 12. I wasn't looking. It's always right as I look away. Oh my god. Okay, well, 12/13. There's not much to be looted. It was 12 in here. 12:36. I'll go grab the stuff at the top that's under the boat. What's 35? $12.35. Don't make me do it. Come on. If it's 34, I will find whoever made this save. Whoa, nearly. pretty much was 24.
This'll come in handy.
Okay. Sure. I guess. I'll take it. Better than a poke in the eye with a dirty stick. Which I think is very true. God, remember back when you you had to break down crates to be able to access loot like that? Oh, we're living good now. Since they let you move stuff around. Is that there's the sardines in a few places in Bleak Inlet and oh yeah, coffee. And what's it called? Well, it's another revolver. I'll take both of these revolvers for now because they break pretty quickly, actually, if you don't have them leveled up, the maintenance for them. Are you better? Nope. Are you better in general? They weigh a bit more, but I think these are better. They might need thingy gloves to repair, though. Thingy gloves? Leather to repair. Is it worth checking in here? I think there might be some matches. I'll grab the arrow shaft because, as I say, we might find that we get a bow. There's a bit of stuff over there, but oh, I think I see ammo. Okay, well, we'll go over then. So I'll reload both of these guns. Yeah.
Well, this stuff will come
10
in handy.
rounds. Nice. Definitely worth it then. Can you go out under here? You can. Great. And can I get up here? Can walk onto the corners of pallets. I think I need that on there. Get another pallet. I'm doing this, but in reality, it would just be faster to go all the way back up. Oh no, I can't put pallets on top of pallets, can you? Well, that's not going to do anything. Oh, I can put you. That work? Can you get on the corner of that? Oh! Yeah. Bit the old finagling. That's all you got to do. What's that? I could have just gone up over there. Nah. Flare, that's good. I thought that was a pry bar. I got excited.
This'll come in handy.
It won't. Don't lie, Astrid. We've spoken about this. Got lots of food. Right. If there's anything out here? Right, that should pretty much be everything looted. We've got one trailer over there. We've got the car. What I'll do is I'll take a moment to eat and drink. Let's eat stuff we know is safe. Because this is about to go out. 75% is the first break point. None of this kind of food we can get ill if we eat it. And it's over 75%. It's fine, I'll finish that off later. Actually, I should have drunk a can. Never mind. Because we haven't got any water yet. No toilets.
I can't feel my hands.
It's fine, you don't need hands. Just a good attitude. Oh, has this always been here? I don't even care. Ugh, stinky. I do need to be careful with the revolver out because the few times I have played Stalker, I've just shot whilst I'm trying to open a door or loot. I've done that a few times.
Hope nobody needs
nice.
this anymore.
It's much better condition than this one. It's not. It's 15% better, but every little helps. Nice. Energy drinks. Don't get those on Lopa. They're not particularly good energy drinks, actually, I found out. Because I was doing some challenges. I think I was doing... was it As the Dead Sleep? I think it was maybe As the Dead Sleep, or... No, it wasn't. What's the other really hard one? Nomad? No, Archivist. The Archivist one. I was doing that, and I was looking up like good ways to do it. And they were talking about energy drinks. And the energy drinks, there's only very specific times that it's worth using an energy drink. Otherwise, you're just wasting energy. And a lot of the time, it's only beneficial for like rope climbs. I should be opening visors. I will take this because, as I say, the revolvers you can go through really quickly if you're being a bit willy-nilly with your shots. There's a first aid kit in here.
I'll take it.
I won't. But thanks anyway. Right, let's go up to the mine. And we'll walk back that way because it'll be a bit warmer. We'll get a bit of coal. And I guess it's a bit faster. I don't know. You walk slower indoors, which is true of mines and caves as well. But it is shorter than the actual route to walk around. So I don't know. I'd be actually interested to time it. Because it's not that cold, so us being outside wouldn't be that bad. Let's actually grab some Old Man's Beard. I could get rid of the antiseptic if I do that. While they're saying that, we're going to run into so many walls when we want to keep antiseptic. Oh well. Either way, I've got them. Now, fun fact about Old Man's Beard is it's one of the few things you shouldn't prepare to save weight. Most of the other things you can prepare, like rose hips and reishi mushrooms, stuff like that. I think it's everything like that. Weighs less if you've prepared it, which makes sense. It does make sense. However, Old Man's Beard lichen, when you turn that into the dressing, it actually weighs more. It only weighs 0.01 kilos more, but it does weigh more because normally it weighs 0.03, and if you craft it, yeah, you'll see it weighs 0.1. Now it may be that they weigh 0.33333333 and it rounds down because it can't. We only get to see it to 2 decimal places. In which case that may be a lie, but I'm basing that purely off of the number there that says 0.03. If anyone knows, yeah, see, I'm already full of coal. If anybody knows that they actually weigh 0.03333333, then feel free to let me know.
Sure, I can carry much more.
Cool. We'll take that one to replace this one. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna keep both of these because we've got a lot of caves that we'll be going through. Let's get rid of some paper matches. I'm not gonna need them. I also don't need this much accelerant. Let's drop a little bit of that. Let's drop a bit of coal. I guess we'll drink as well. A little bit of waste, but it's fine. Is there anything I don't need that I'm carrying? I've got a lot of food and stuff. Oh, well, let's leave this behind. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Yeah, if anyone's got the deets on the Old Man's Beard lichen, I'd love to know. I don't know, I'm Imperial. Ah, yes. The inferior unit of measurement. I think technically one of them actually makes you lighter, Imperial or metric. I don't know which it is, but I seem to remember someone saying about that. I think it might be metric. Also, hello, Sir Sirius. It's been a while. How have you been? God, look how lovely and warm it is. I should play on Stalker more often. Is it me or the rosehip bush is really dark? Not really dark to me. Well, the lighting is very different. I was going to go check about a bow. We really should, shouldn't we? Yeah. And then, because then we could check in the dam, because we can get arrows in there. Yeah, go on then. I'm trying to put my gun away, because that's most of the time I shoot is when I'm in a car. Yeah, we're not in any rush today, so we can take our time. I'm not fussed about, you know... Like, I don't think I need to worry too much about surviving on Stalker in terms of the elements and starvation and whatever. I think we'll be fine. If we're going to die, it'll be to a wolf. And us spending a bit of time going up this way is not going to produce a wolf eating our face. I'll tell you what would be hilarious if I round this corner and a wolf is there and eats my face. Okay, some rabbits down there. Oh, if only we'd set up the most useless rock climb in the game. Rope climb in the game. There's one right next to the mine you can do over here. And it is the most useless one. Well, yeah, actually, I think it probably is the most useless one. The other contender for most useless is the one in Pleasant Valley. Between the warp with the substation and nice. We got the bow. That's going to make life even easier for us. Two-way down, cool. Yeah, the one between the farmhouse and the substation. There's a big hill, and most people will just walk up to the side of it. I would say that is not as bad because you will sprain your leg going up the slope there. Like, I would say 9 trips out of 10. Whereas this, you just saw it there. That's the anchor point there, and it goes up right next to the cave. But obviously, you can just walk around. You can go up this path over here. So it really is pointless because you won't sprain your ankle going up this way. It's actually faster to go this way because a lot of the time you'll be in the map. Oh, getting clear sky. A lot of the time you'll be further in the map, so you'll be coming to this point anyway. You won't be over there. Like, even when I scaled down there, I don't know if you can scale down that side. There's just no reason why you'd be over that way. And there's nothing down the end of this road either. I don't think there's a car or anything. It's a whole waste of time. Yeah, I've got the snow blending turned off. I think. Yeah, because otherwise this would look... I much prefer without the snow blending. I personally found the snow blending could look not very good. If you didn't see it before, hold on, I'll turn it on and then we can... terrain blending. It does this, where it kind of like smushes white on the edges. I think the trees look pretty decent. But I think the rocks don't look good at all. It just looks like someone's gone round with like a brush tool and done that. This looks more natural to me because this is what snow does. Snow doesn't like smear itself up the side of things normally. Sometimes it does, but normally you'll get cleaner cuts with snow. Maybe I'm picky, but I know a few people complain about it. Everything else I've I've really enjoyed. I haven't seen much of the additional particle effects, but those are really cool. I like that, like ambient particle effects. Just adds a little bit extra. Like I think we'd probably see some coming off of like the icicle there, for instance.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, yeah, fine. Speaking of, let's drink another soda. Okay. We'll use the one that's more out of fuel. Oh, let's loot this first. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. We've got a weapon and a way to harvest. I'm going to take the hook, I don't think. Alright, a lot of coal in here, but we're just going to leave it behind. I'm not even going to move it. If you know you're coming back to somewhere, which most of the time you'll be coming back, I will check for pry bars. There is a pry bar spawn in here, and I think it's guaranteed, but maybe it's not. Yeah, most of the time if you're moving through a cave or a mine that's got coal, and it's coal that respawns, which all of the transition caves and mines that have coal, the coal can respawn, and will respawn. You should pick up and move it from its original spot, and then that way it allows new coal to respawn, and you don't have to move it far, just as long as you pick it up and move it away from where it was. And then that says, oh, I need to spawn more coal in. And it'll respawn really quick sometimes as well. That way you'll just get tons of coal, and you really don't need to worry about it. This is the guaranteed pry bar spawn. I assume it's guaranteed. I don't think I've never not found it there.
I can use this.
That's useless to me. I've got two things better than the t-shirt. I've got some water there, nice. Some fuel. Oh my god. What is that? Are we trusting Google's AI overview? Because I sure as fuck don't. Critical factor for snow adhering to buildings is whether the surface temperature of the building is below freezing. Obviously, a humid day can actually increase the likelihood of snow sticking. Actually, if air temperature is right around the freezing point. So does that mean... I mean, it doesn't say, but yeah, I guess if the building surface temperature is not below freezing, then it wouldn't stick. I don't know. Maybe. Normally humans also don't trust my regular comments, so I've resorted to copy-paste information. I don't think we can call Gemini the Gemini AI overview information. I mean, I can't say it on here because I'll get in trouble, but the one where it's it says one Reddit user suggests. Yeah, no, it's it can be a bit inconsistent. But I mean, hey, I know it can happen. Has there always been such a big invisible wall here? Oh.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Right, we're kind of just we're gonna straight shot it almost. What we're okay for time. We'll probably stop off around the garage, the town site, to sleep. Although we might do some walking at night if it's clear, because we've got our special new perk on. I want to see how fast we walk. Maybe we'll sleep a little bit just so I can get my fatigue back. But we'll go by the basement that's over here. Yeah. Oh, we'll have the extra houses as well, because Stalker, there's not as many destroyed houses on the little headland. Check them out. Here's what I'd say: cold rock during wet day makes snow not go away. So if it's wet, if it's humid, I don't know how humid is wherever this part of Canada is. I don't know. We're very humid here in the UK compared to a lot of places. I know that. Look at that. Visual Update did do some really nice things for lighting and objects and looking between objects. pretty. Pretty cool. Get it? Because it's cold.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
It is, I know. I'm running into my classic problem of having too much shit. We'll drop some stuff off here, I think. Don't know about flare guns, where we can get flare guns on Stalker, because it's not just the summit.
This stuff will come in handy.
It won't. It's not just the summit. I know that for sure. What does she give? Slightly better. Actually, you're basically the same. Well, might as well. I mean, they can have different deterioration rates. Clothes do, and that's not something you can actually see. Let's drop some of these flares off, and let's refuel this lantern because it is lighter inside the lantern. Very slightly. I don't need all that. Keep that. I do, as I say, I do want to keep both those guns. Okay. Fucking spray paint. Baiting me into thinking it's something useful. I guess actually we'll take another drink. Get sort of a bit of weight.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Alright. Not had a run-in with a wolf yet. I mean, we have, but I just stayed away from it. We'll see with the wolves here, because I know there's a car back there, but I'm not going to bother. We should probably only worry about major locations now, just to get a little bit better clothing and a rifle, and then that's pretty much all I need. And then we're just going to walk and explore, look at the pretty game. That's my plan. Yeah, no, the wolves must be over there. Too far away. You do have to be careful if you're smelling. If you're coming into here, they'll quickly cut you off. Which, done that before. Start of our Interloper playthrough, I barely managed to not get eaten by a wolf walking through there. The other thing is the road. The road looks a lot better without the blending. I think. I don't know. I just prefer the cleaner edges. Maybe it's just because I'm what I'm used to, though. As with all of these things, people are very rarely a fan of visual changes to anything. Games, systems, whatever. Sometimes it's worse, like the Discord visual update we got a few months back. That was objectively worse than the old Discord. Because it just made stuff smaller. I don't know. I'm so old, I can't possibly see the small things. Right, we'll check this car because I know a rifle can spawn here. So I've seen it a couple times. So it'd be worth checking. It's not going to be inside the glove box.
This will come in handy.
Yeah, it won't. Open matches are nice. But they are worse than regular matches. Right, I think before I am. Hello, deer. First deer I've seen being back. I'll just follow the road. Don't like on Discord now if you don't back out of a private message, it instantly loads into that screen. You know, stopping. Yeah, no, I also don't like that. It's very silly. You can't just be on like a neutral page. You just instantly just put back into God, look at that. Look at that. Isn't this game beautiful? Wow. God, you could tell I've got, I mean, I don't. Potentially undiagnosed ADHD, but I cannot focus on one thing for more than a second. Yeah, no, Discord, yeah, you just get dropped back into the DM you were last on, even if you close out. Yeah, we got houses here. So you don't normally get these on Lopa and above. I mean, I'll do a check of these. I'd like to get slightly better clothing. And houses are a good way to get clothing. There's the bear. They just spawned in.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
15% towards Aurora tonight. You reckon it's going to be an Aurora? Don't use that one. Silly Billy game. Don't really need it though, do I? Do I want to check for food? I mean, I could look for better quality foods. And then I don't need to worry as much looting later. I mean, coffee would be nice as well. Or we might find absolutely nothing.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I'm not even going to take the matches. I don't think I need them. Cooking pot. No, I don't think I need a cooking pot. I don't think I've ever found such an empty kitchen. At least not on this kind of difficulty. Nothing. Well, there was a box of matches in the actual cupboards, and that was it. Okay. I'll grab some water. Don't need those socks. Check for a stim. Well, I don't know if stims can even spawn inside those, come to think of it. It'd be nice if it wasn't Aurora tonight, because that's a painting on the other side of the wall merging through, I'm pretty sure. Because then we could walk faster. I want to test the walking faster.
I'll take it.
Can I wear that? That's a lot better, I guess. Wow, that is a look, isn't it? Check if there's a rifle under the bed. Okay, pretty lackluster, but it's just general houses for you. If they are easier to loot.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
There goes the sun, just disappearing between that little gap in the mountains. Lovely. Where's the bear? Bear's vanished. That's not concerning at all. I wanted to make sure I used up this lantern and then we can get rid of it. I know we could burn through a lot of lantern fuel if we're being pretty loosey-goosey with it, so might as well try and get the most out of it we can. I hate that you can't open those doors. They really should make them lootable containers. Because why wouldn't you check it, right? Because something the Long Duck does well is, if you see a house, you can loot it. Provided it's not, like, boarded up, right? Which is good, because there are a lot of games, and they're survival games specifically, that you see houses or buildings, you just can't loot them. You can't go inside them, even though it would be very easy to. And I don't know about you guys, but it just makes me go, why can't I? I should be able to loot that. But the Long Duck does a pretty good job of that. You don't get it that often, but I do get it with those rooms specifically. Or those little cupboards, or basements, whatever they're supposed to be. Are basements common in Canada? I know in the US they have quite a lot of basements.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
And I just think of Canada as slightly different US, which I don't know how accurate that is, but that's how I always think back. It looks fucking terrifying. I don't suppose that's going to be better than this, is it? No. It can be if we repair it, but
think I can use this.
How likely am I to want to repair stuff? That's worse. Yeah, we'll definitely get to the town and then rest, I think, because we're just going to get too slow otherwise. We'll have to go through and clear out the inventory as well.
This stuff will come in handy.
I can wear that on the outside, right? No. God, I'm terrible at remembering what you can wear on the outside. Okay. Just grab a bit of water again. We can eat some of the poor quality
This'll come in
foods.
handy.
Because if we get sick, we could just have some antibiotics. Alright, this lantern is pretty much out, so I'm just going to leave this here. I didn't realise how distinctive the hissing is from the lanterns. Okay. Let's get rid of this. I don't need that. Okay. I also wonder what counts as nighttime for the walking faster. Presumably when it does the... it would be the start of the aurora, because that's kind of when it starts night. You'll notice as well, because there's still like an orange hue on the mountains. When that orange hue is actually gone... There's the walls. Don't know where the bear is. It's probably gone off round the back of there, because the bear goes around and then up this way. Alright, we're heading over there. There is a wolf in the way, but I've got a gun. Yeah, sorry. When... what was I saying before? When you see that orange hue kind of disappear, that's when you know night has started proper. Also, you can just see the tip of the sun on the time thing there. Oh, nice. That'll distract the wolf. Well, provided... Let's see if I can scare the doe away. It looks tiny, that doe. Mind you, I'm not really used to stay on it. That's annoying. Yeah, I'm not really used to seeing does. It wasn't all too long ago we had just stags. And it was kind of a nerf to, especially interloper and harder difficulties, but to everyone. Because does have less meat on them, but yeah, it's not like they increase the amount of deer. That should be fine. Just gonna weave between these wolves. Got the wind behind us. Yeah, so night's still not started proper yet, technically. Most attentive wolf. Jesus. It is a clear night though, so we should get the bonus, even if I'm only going to walk a little bit. Unfortunately, we're way down, so... Can't believe that wolf didn't go on to us. I wonder if I need to shoot, because I imagine stalker wolves actually attack you sooner than interloper wolves. I mean, hey, I can always shoot it in the face. It's just about now night proper will start. Kind of gotten used to where the moon appears on the top right. Yeah, I think night has now just done it, because now you don't see that kind of orange haze. Colour of the sky changes. Good. Still not attacking. Might actually make it to a building. Yeah, there we go. It's nice blue colours now. So I should be walking slightly faster. I mean, I can't tell, but apparently I am. We'll say it's helping us. Alright, let's get indoors. Oh.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Alright, well we might as well sleep. Yeah. We'll sleep and then we'll check out this place in the morning. Anything really low that I had? I had a little bit left of... Yeah, I guess I'll just eat this. Can't really afford to eat anything else now. Okay, that's fine. And we'll drink. I believe on Stalker we can sleep for 12 hours. Not that I'm going to be able to get 12 hours in, but I can sleep over 10 hours. I think Stalker's longer. I mean, we'll say 11 hours, I guess. Alright. Still quite encumbered.
It'd snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Okay, let's drop this. Let's drop these. I mean, they don't weigh much, but... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to drop the antiseptic. Let's carry one book. Let's carry 2 accelerant. Let's carry just 1 cloth. Let's carry 2 flares. Let's go fly a kite. Probably food, right? Dog food's pretty good for the weight. Let's drop the food that would make us ill, I guess. Peaches are terrible for their weight, I remember that. That's pretty good for its weight. Soup's pretty bad for its weight, but it's not terrible. Those will definitely make me ill. So will those. Okay. I guess we'll go with that. Right, let's check for some clothes. And then we'll eat and drink. Probably don't need all this water. Maybe I'll eat some dry stuff. That's not a thingy, is it? Okay. More matches there. I know there's potatoes in here, but I don't think I care about them. Because I've got to cook them. Main thing I want is coffee. Because coffee means we can travel a lot more in one day. Because we get low fatigue back. However, no coffee for me. Wonder if the owner's around. I don't know if I've heard that line before. Oh, nice. Well, I'll eat some fish. It's good for your brain, fish. At least that's what my granddad always used to say. But then again, he was a cat, so... Actually, I should have eaten some dry stuff first. Most of the stuff has got a chance to make me ill. Ah, it's a low chance. We'll be fine. I always say that right as I eat, because either I'm correct and it's fine. This is way too much water. Or I get ill and it's funny because I said it'd be okay and then it wasn't. It's a win-win. gosh. How am I so incompetent? I feel it's because I can tell you why. It's because on my Interloper playthrough, obviously I've got a max carry weight of 45 kilos, so I'm obviously used to having it much better. Let's leave one of these behind. Actually, you know what? We could repair these just a little bit whilst we wait for the day to warm up. And have to listen to this horrible sound altogether. Isn't this lovely? Aren't you glad you could be here? Oh, give me some water whilst I do this. Oh, that breaks the game. I guess it pauses it when I tab out. It's the downside of doing this. The Long Dart's one of those games where you just cannot tab out. If you have it full screen or not, it's just not happening. Okay. I'll go with that. And then actually we'll use this revolver, and then when it starts to get a bit damaged, I'll switch to the other one, and then we could leave this one behind. I think that's maybe not a crazy idea.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
It's foggy. Right. Do I want to check all of these houses? There's like a mini chimney sweep. It is, kind of, yeah. I'm not sure I can be asked to check all these houses. I mean, they're pretty warm. I would like a rifle. I don't know where the rifle spawns are, so I don't play this mode. Coffee, yes. Sure. Don't think I've got a sewing kit, so I'll grab that. There's another revolver.
Probably useful.
Don't think that's got any ammo in it, because I think... Yeah, I think an empty revolver weighs 1.5, yeah, and then each bullet inside it weighs 0.01. I don't really need flares. Okay, I'm just going to have a quick scan. Sodas are good because we cannot get ill from drinking sodas, and it is hydration, as well as calories.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Rabbit pelt. Those are worse than my boots. Our pry bar's not in great nick, so I still don't have another outer. Don't know what I'm checking this for. I don't know. Ah, okay. I don't even know. A hacksaw? Yeah. I was going to say, I was literally just thinking what would be nice to have. And yeah, hacksaw. The game knew. To be fair, I do know that is a pretty consistent spawn for the hacksaw, so... I don't think I can find much in the way of clothes inside the containers here. Wow, that's nearly full. Oh. Terminal space! I should have started in Ash Canyon, and then I could have got the thingy. It's fine, whatever. What's weighing me down? I don't need this much coal. I really don't. I don't need this much water. We're gonna find plenty more water as we go. Should I just get rid of this other revolver? You know what, I'm going to get rid of this other revolver. Fuck it. I'm going to save on so much weight as a result. Okay. Well, there you go, we just dumped a load of weight there. That's nice. Right, I'm not going to bother checking that stuff. We're pretty good for clothing now. Like, good enough, I think. So, maybe I'll just carry on marching. As I say, rifle would be nice. but I don't know the rifle spawns. We can probably get one really easily in Mystery Lake. If we spend some time in Mystery Lake, I bet I could find one. Right, I'm just going to quickly check this house. Anything lying out? You're more likely to find stuff lying out than you are in things on the higher difficulties. Okay, that's fine. I'm sure the best items ever are inside these cabinets, and I'm not going to search them, and I'm going to be sad. But look how many of them are empty, and it's just wasting our time. Coffee? Alright, I'll search these 3. I'll prove there's nothing in them, and therefore it's a big waste of time, and we can just leave, and we can all be happy.
Looks like this has been here.
Okay, well that's kind of useful. You know what? Fuck you, game. Okay. Let's get marching. I think I will just walk along the road. Walk along the road, go up. That side route. Yeah. Oh, side route? Like the middle route. The middle route up through the hills. Wolf there's not bothering us. We're a little bit over encumbered. And most of the stuff I will not end up using. Or I will just find more of it further on. But hey, I'm not perfect. Alright, time to auto walk. Click my fingers. Take a drink. And we'll keep on keeping on. I won't go inside these cars, but I'll have a look through the windows. In case there's a rifle inside. Pretty much the only thing I would take at this point. I'm actually seeking out. There's a flare. We have got a bow as well, which is better for killing stuff than the revolver. The revolver's quite bad at killing things, but for keeping wolves away, it's nice. Not that we need to keep wolves away too desperately. There is a trailer over here, but I don't think I'm fussed about checking it. I'll check. Maybe I should. I can find a hammer along this route as well that I'm going to take. We'll see where the winds take us. I'm sure opportunity will present itself in some way. Whether that is through a wolf eating our face or otherwise. Yeah, I am going to check this. Just another quick check. You never know. I don't know actually. I mean, maybe you do know. Oh my god, I thought it was a wolf. It's a rabbit. It looks so similar. Furry demons. You are just not paying attention, huh? Yeah, because I don't know if like a rifle can spawn in these kind of places. Hello, have you always been in here? Do they add new corpses?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
What actually is good for the weight? These are good. I know they're good. And that's better than the dog food, right? 0.3 for 500. That's 300 for 0.1, so that's better. Yeah, actually the dog food's not that good. 0.3. Which means the soup is really bad, but you can heat the soup up, to be fair. These are alright. I'll get rid of these. I mean, that's gonna make me ill, probably. Just eat a little bit of stuff. Get rid of a bit of weight. No, I only need one flare, it's fine. No, we'll keep those for rock climbing, I guess. I should do some repairs at some point. I'm going to get rid of that. Okay. Cool. Keep on keeping on. Yeah, see, I'm feeling a bit of jerkiness. I also don't know if I'm getting screen tearing or if I'm going insane. I think I actually am. Sorry. It's probably making everyone feel ill. Oh no, I don't want to go out this way, do I? Not that path. No, I want to go straight, because we don't want to go to Pleasant Valley. We're going to go straight on to Mystery Lake. No cougars to worry about. Did they ever add the cougar back to Coastal Highway? Because I was looking the other day to see if there were new patch notes, and I noticed there hadn't been any since the bug fix after the visual improvements. So I assume they never added the cougar back. Which is a bit silly, but nice, because honestly, cougars are quite rough. Back in the day when you could spawn a moose by shaking your camera. Is that a thing? I don't remember that. I was, weirdly enough as well, I was also checking when I first played this game, but I didn't realise I played this game really early on in its life. I played it back in 2016. Which I don't even know what maps were out then, but I'm tempted to say that there was a good chunk of the maps didn't exist. I might be wrong. Yeah, I'm definitely getting... Oh my god, I can really see it now. Let's see if I can fix that. By having... Maybe I need to turn down the settings in general. Is there no VSync stuff? I guess not. Maybe let's play on high and see how the game looks. You can see that, right? About the top third of the screen keeps tearing. Oh my god, it's really bad. Huh. How weird. It's not helped it at all either. I mean, the game's running a bit smoother, I can feel that. It doesn't actually look that different either. It's fine, it's all a test today. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, if you look at the top third of the screen, when I shake my camera like that, you can just see a bit of screen tearing. Weird. To fix there for me, had a spawn area, you could look away from the area, look away from the area, look at the area, shake your camera and you'll notice a moose spawner now it's been fixed, just like sleeping on a rope. Lay yourself on top of the roof of the building. Is that too? Wow. How old is that stuff? I never used to watch people when I first started playing this game. I never watched people, so I didn't find out stuff like that. Do I care about going in here? Not really, because I don't think I can walk up that slope. Can you walk up that slope? Oh well, let's find out. All I can see is that screen tear now. It's driving me up the fucking wall. There's no way to fix it. At least I don't think there was. Ah.
I'll take it.
I will actually take that. I always forget flashlights exist. So many more corpses.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
A horrible time. I still remember bullets not having smokeless gunpowder. You can walk up here. I don't know why you thought you couldn't. I don't really remember much about the old game. That's gone through a lot of changes. I mean, I don't know if people remember the old wolf and bear textures. They were bad. The old wolf looked really crap. I don't like how they changed the description on the flashlight. People will never realise that you can make Aurora sit down in front of you. Now using it. When you say sit down, you just mean you can make it stop you attacking, right? They haven't changed it from that. I hate this little snow hole here with a passion. Just gotta go around it. Yeah. I mean, I never use flashlights because I play on Interloper. And you don't get them on there, which is a shame. It'd be cool if you could get them on Interloper, but you didn't. They didn't like scare animals or something. I don't know. It'd just be neat to have another light source. Like, I like options in games. That's why the variants they added for the lantern and I don't know what other ones you got on Interloper. Are cool because then it gives you a choice. Because the red lantern, I can't remember what it's called, like the Explorer's lantern, I don't know, is more efficient with fuel, and it's a lot more efficient with fuel. It's like 20% or something, but it has a slightly dimmer light. I love that. I love that as an option, and the fact that it's a downside as well. I think I was using it consistently on my Loper playthrough because I just thought that's a lot better. Spelunkers, yeah. That's right. Good remembering, sir. Yeah, I just really like having the option between different things. When it's just like, oh, this is just the best thing, or there's only one of this thing, it's not as fun, right? Change description, not mechanic. If you stand under a street light that's not broken, it'll do the same thing the flash does on high beam. Just use say that's they'll do that. Just says banged up flashlight. Yeah. Yeah, I'd love if there were more options like that. I mean, it's the same with the revolvers and the rifles. There are multiple revolvers and rifles you can get. But obviously, don't experience them on Loper. So it'd be nice if there was more stuff like that on Interloper. Like, I don't know, like a different pry bar or something. Like, even just like visually, it's more interesting if you've got different. Like, how hard would it be for them to make it so they're like half of the pry bars are red? Oh, look, there's some of those particles. I like that. It's creepy. Yeah, make like a red version because you get like red pry bars, right? Or pry bars. Like, it really wouldn't be hard for them to literally change the blue colour to red. And you can just put that in, and then it just makes you feel a bit different and feel a bit, you know, it just changes it up, because otherwise everything's the exact same. Don't get me wrong, I love this game. It's one of my top 10 games of all time. I don't think the devs do a bad job at all. But, hey, everything could always be better, right? Yeah, I don't know. Like, what could you do? Like different ropes. It'd be cool if you could get like a lightweight rope that is lighter in your pack, but it takes a little bit longer to climb it or something. I don't know. Like, I like stuff like that. I recently designed my own tabletop role-playing game, and I love putting stuff in like that, where it's like, oh, this thing's slightly different, it works in a different way, and it's like, we'll work out what's best. Do I need the extra carry weight, or is the fact that I'm going to be a little bit slower on the rope and therefore use up more fatigue a problem, and I need to actually take the heavier rope? I think that's fun. Before TLD was added to Steam, there was memory issues. In order to have data back coded 1, 2, or 3 of the individual image, Garrett requires applying extra data to the item you can manipulate anywhere in the map. Was memory load. Actually, I remember that, weirdly enough. I do remember that being a thing. I think I watched a video where someone was talking about that. So I think actually there was another game that had similar memory issues. You went into the files and you just couldn't launch the game. No, they've done a great job, Hinterland. And I really hope Black Frost is good and a success. Even if it's only mediocre, I hope it's a success, because they've done some really good stuff. And the way they've treated content for The Long Dark is really generous. That's why I don't get the people who got upset about the DLC. Like, the game, I get so annoyed at people who don't like games that add like DLC stuff when they feel like they've been cheated out of content. Like, when you buy a game, unless it explicitly says, you're buying it for what it is at the time, and you should expect it to never get any improvements. I don't remember the track curving as much here. Am I going crazy? Probably. It's been a long time since I've seen Ravine. My favourite region in the game, FYI. Not that you could properly live in it. My actual favourite region in the game is actually, yeah, no, definitely something funky's going on. Why is this deer up here? Weird. Actually, I should grab feathers. Clear day. So grab feathers for potentially making an arrow. Yep. Why not? Yes, Ash Canyon's my favourite proper region, but just in general, even though it's a mini region, Ravine's the best. No hostile wildlife. Some nice deer spots. Easy to reach deer spots. There's a bed. You do have to go down there. Got 3 caves. I forgot one existed for the longest time. It's got really nice weather. There's cattails. There's coal. It's a good place to be. Connects to 3 regions, which is always nice. It's got birch bark. Speaking of, keep my eyes peeled for some. There we go. Which is the best tea in the game by miles, because you only need 2 bits of birch bark to make it. Birch bark respawns. It only takes 5 minutes to prepare birch bark for some reason. I don't know why birch bark you can prepare so much faster than other stuff. It restores health, 2% condition. Yeah. I should say best tea you can make, because the herbal tea can be better because it restores more health, but obviously you can't make that. I used to do data packs on Minecraft when not owned. It's interesting how much memory you can build by accidentally making stuff better. Games are funky, especially games that are made by like one person or very few people, because it's normally a mess and things are not done efficiently. They're just done just so they work, right? Wow, it's actually warming up. It's the early afternoon. I don't know. Does Stalker get colder? Is it like Lopa? Oh, we're making good headway. I mean, will have to...
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
We will have to stop off because I don't want to cross full-on Muskeg in the dark, I don't think. It's nice and chill. We'll quickly check the dam. Mainly because I can get some arrows, or broken arrows from in here. Which would not go amiss. Probably should check these trailers as well. Let's, I'm coming back this way, so let's drop our coal. And this book, why not? Just so we move a little bit faster. Such a pretty game. Such a pretty game. Which is wild, because, you know, it's not like it looks like fancy in terms of the graphics, but... yeah, we can get some arrows. I'll probably just do like a surface check as well. We can get some arrows. Let's check these. We can get some arrows down in the lower part of the dam. Right, stim, I'll grab that. Wow, more fuel. I mean, I'll pick that up for now. There's water in here. Drinks. I suppose I should open the safe. Safes are pretty good on Stalker difficulty and below. Take the energy bar. So, revolver. Right. 37? Yep. 37. Wow. 38. That's insane. I think it's 38. Oh, 39. Which means this one will be really close. So I'm not going to do it fast. 37, 39. There we go. That's the trick. There's no trick. Hey, an arrow. That's really good. Cool. Yeah. I think we should be able to get a couple broken arrows. And then I've got an arrow shaft. Which is not going to be many shots, but when we actually run into timber walls, the bow will serve us a lot better than the revolver. Yeah, we're starting to get tired now as well. Not in any rush though, so I really should consider sleeping. Maybe we'll just head to. Maybe I'll go the left side, and then we could check for a rifle, and then we'll sleep in camp office. I think that's an idea. I'm not going to check the entire dam. I should, if I was planning on doing this long term, because the dam is one of the best loot locations in the game. But I'm going to get the arrows on the other side of this door, hopefully.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
One arrow. 2 arrows, there we go. And I'll have a quick check about coffee. There's a microwave here. Nope. Anything else really easy to grab? No. I'll check these. Come on. Something good to make my trip worth it. Do it.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
I have never found so many storm lanterns. Is that the... I think that's the 5th storm lantern I found. Could be the 4th. That's 1, 2, 3. Then I left one behind. Yeah, no, that's the 5th storm lantern. I've never found so many. I was struggling for them on my Insular playthrough. I think I've got 3 Storm Lanterns that I know where they are. Well, I don't know where they are now, but as in I've taken them and I've put them in places on my Insulator playthrough. What if you can still stack up to get the Canadian flags down? Ooh. There can... there can be a thing up there. A rifle, I believe.
I wonder if I can drop any of this here.
So let's check up here, why not? Or maybe it's one of the special revolvers? Don't know. You just have the idea to burn it. No, not burn it. Get it down. Climb up and then grab it. Ah, combat pants. Okay, that's makes this worth it. I have a vague memory of there being a rifle spawn there. Could be making that up though. Right, we'll go back this way because I could drop down over there. Oh no, crackers. Wee. 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 No, I wouldn't burn a flag. No. Even though that's how you're supposed to get rid of flags, is burn them. But not according to some world leaders who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I'll check these. We'll refuel the lantern. Oh, I tell you what. I don't know. We'll find camera film up there. What we'll do, I know what the end of this will be. Is we'll go get the camera and we'll go take a nice picture. That'll be the end goal for this. Probably for this stream. We won't make it all the way to Sundered Pass. Alright, let's eat and drink. What are the chances we get ill from this? Very low. Super low chance. It's basically 0. Actually, no, let's drink. Lovely, and then... That's because I haven't put it back on A to Z. Water. I'll break those down in a bit. Pretty sure they will be lighter. Maybe we can repair some clothes as well when we get there. If I get some cloth, that would be a good idea. Oh, let's do... God, that's actually... We've got a lot of... That's a lot of fuel. I think we'll be fine. We'll find more, so... We'll just go with this, because we've got to pick up some coal that we dropped out here. Oh, still a nice, beautiful day. Hi, burbs. Those crows look a little bit worse, actually. Right. Yeah, we'll head along the left side. I'll see if there's a rifle in the stand, because I think it can spawn there.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
1.9, that's fine. I hear a ptarmigan. That was a good animal to add. I do like the ptarmigans. It'd be nice if there are some more animals. Like, there's something instead of a deer. Wolves are terrorising the deer over there, speaking of. Yeah, like something instead of a deer. I don't know what you could do. Like elk or reindeer or something. I don't know if you get those in this, wherever this part of Canada is supposed to be. I don't know, do we know, like, roughly where this is supposed to be? We know it's an island. But, I mean, that doesn't even necessarily mean it's coastal, right? It could be an inland island. I mean, Canada's got a load of weird No offense, kind of weird, like inlandy island bits, doesn't it? I should look that up. I'd be interested to know. Because they've got, I don't know what type of deer these are supposed to be. But presumably there's like elk and things, reindeer. Hat Creek can be found in California. Does it have a lot of hats in it, Hat Creek? I've got a contender. First wolf we're going to run into since... well, in about 24 hours, actually. We might actually get away with it, depending where it walks. So I'm going to go down here, and if it goes into that cave... I feel like animals are a lot easier to see now. They're a lot darker against the snow. So many rose hips here. Oh, okay, another broken arrow. I guess I'll take that. Rifle cartridge. Okay, well. Not exactly what I wanted. Oh, it's blowing snow off of there. That's cute. I really like that effect. The only sad thing is I wish that effect, you saw that in more places. Because it kind of sticks out. There is no way I make it all the way to camp office with this wolf on me. I might be able to lose it really easily here because there's a rock. So if you're ever being stalked by a wolf, as long as you've got enough distance on it and you're not going to walk back towards it, you can do a little trick where you just need to find a bit of terrain that the wolf wouldn't be able to get on. I think it's already done it, but say like this bit here, wouldn't be able to follow you here. It will instantly drop the chase on you, and it will go back to wherever it was because we've walked away from the area. It's a really easy way to get rid of wolves. Because, yeah. I mean, most of the time, if you're being stalked by a wolf, you're going to be alright. Because you know where it's at. It's the wolves that come out of nowhere because you smell a bit and you didn't expect to find it there. They're the wolves that get you in trouble. That wolf at the very top of Coastal Highway, if you're heading up the slope, it spawns at like the worst possible time, so it's right as you reach the slope. If you smell, and it will eat your face. Pardon me, eat your face, which is not good. Vancouver Island, British Columbia is a big impact on Great Barrier Island. Oh, I see, right, like the inspiration for it. Okay. Oh, God. British Columbia, that's West Coast, right? Am I making that up? I have a vague memory in my head that British Columbia is on the west coast of Canada. But my Canadian geography is not. Not as good as it could be, I'm sure. I was going to murder this deer, but now I feel bad because it's walking away. Okay, well, if you're going to just walk towards me. Shot it right in the head. Didn't die. Maybe I didn't shoot it right in the head. Damn. I'm back? Hello, I am back, Pop. I came back a little bit to do some Alien Isolation, and now I'm back doing a bit of Long Dark again. How are you doing? I've never watched Alone. Is it good, Sam? Would you recommend? I do like Canada. So if it's kind of Canadian, then maybe it'd be my vibe. That's such a cute cat, right? Yeah, look, because I feel like a lot of the... anything that's not terrain looks so much darker to me now. Like, Camp Office looks really dark there. I bet if I would go back to my old videos and compared it, it would look dark. It's very good if you get the right season. Oh, it's a bit of a roulette. I love shows like that. It's like I used to recommend Game of Thrones to people, and then I watched the last series of Game of Thrones, and I'm like, gosh, no one should bother wasting their time on this. Oh dear. This ice looks different. It looks bright. Well, we're finishing a bit early today, but I am quite tired, so... fatigued. I'm talking about in-game. In real life, I'm fine. So we'll probably sleep here. If we're lucky, we get a rifle, could get a mag lens. Not too fussed about that, though. I don't expect this to be a long-term playthrough. This is just me getting back into the swing of things. For sure. Have tea? Why not? I guess I'll grab the food because we might eat it tonight.
This'll come in handy.
You ever thought about showing your viewers how the dam looks like from behind? What do you mean? I'm not sure I know what the dam looks like from behind.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
As in the dam here. Ooh, that's a nice find. Yeah. Oh, it's pretty badly damaged. I would like to do some repairing. I can get some cloth. I wouldn't mind repairing some stuff up. You know how the dam looks like from behind? I mean, I've seen both sides of the dam. Are you trying to get me to throw myself off the off the edge of the dam? Leaves back and pots back, confusing them. Everything's normal again. Yeah, actually, that does sum things up, doesn't it? I am easily confused though, so it all checks out. Wow, I'm getting loads of bullets. Right, let's do the patented lemur move. I don't know. Does anyone else do this? Is this just a me thing? Actually, I wanna. I don't know. Right there. Oh, I had to there. Anyone else do this? Is this just me? Take the bed downstairs. It's probably just me. Right, let's, oh, that's actually better than, I didn't realise. Right, that's 20 minutes for, how much do I get from you? Oh, wow, that's, no, okay, let's not break that down. Let's do a bit of repairing. I don't have any cured leather, unfortunately, because that aviator hat would be nice. Repaired.
Oh, rust suit, I'm gonna faint.
Pants is something should be, of course. I say the bed downstairs. Too bad there's no toilet here. Yeah, I know. Oh my god. 70% chance to repair, by the way. 70% chance to repair, by the way. Failed 3 times. Sure. 70% my fucking arse. 70% chance. Oh, there we go. Actual scam. Oh, wait. Oh, I did repair those. Oh, sorry, game. Oh, no, this is close. Okay, let's repair these as well. I probably don't have enough time to do anymore. Oh, well. Confuse you better than everybody else? Yeah. I am susceptible. Ah, dear. Right, well, I guess we're not wearing this. Let's break down these arrows. I can only make one. I guess we'll do that in the morning. In case I find more arrow shafts, I guess I'll do all of these. We can also eat a load of food that might make us ill. Because We're about to sleep. Does have a high chance to make us up. And it did not. We're actually a bit low on water. I should have picked some up in the dam, maybe. Ah, we'll be fine. Let's prepare this. I should be fine to sleep now, actually, as well. Yeah, let's do it. We'll sleep... We're going to be walking a lot, so I guess I'll sleep 12 hours. No, because I'm going to make an arrow. So, yeah, let's sleep 11. Oh, got an aurora. Yeah, no, I can't translate windings. I just hope you haven't said a slur. That's my wish. Right, let's make an arrow. Unfortunately, I don't have a, yeah, probably should have drunk, oh well. I don't have a toolbox, but oh well. There's not one here either. See some dry stuff. And actually we'll drink these cans, because I don't need to worry about water as much. The 12 hours of low power seems cursed. Yeah, no, don't worry, I'm playing Stalker today. It's a weird concept to me, sleeping more than 10 hours. Trust me, I don't like it. But, yeah. Gosh, I'm so heavy. Oh, well, I've got this, haven't I? I didn't realise. Let's drop that. That's weighing us down a lot. This is pretty bad for the weight, so I'll drop that. I think we'll find more fuels. I'm going to leave that behind. Yeah, condensed milk is really good for its weight. It's worth keeping. Let's leave this. And let's leave the one that might make us ill. Why not? Okay. No rifle here. Oh well. So the question is, do I bother trying to get a rifle from... Oh, fucking hell. From... Trapper's Cabin, whatever the fuck it's called. I always forget. I don't think so. I think we'll just power on. We've got a bow. We've got a bow and we've got 3 arrows. That's pretty good. That is enough to deal with a small... I hear death in the fog. That's enough to deal with a small army of Timberwolves. Good luck, rabbits. Die of dehydration. Yeah, I get conditioned to that. Because I was worried about that on Misery as well. I wondered if you dehydrated even quicker, but you don't. Surprisingly, Misery is way more like Interloper than I expected. It's kind of like Interloper, but you've got even worse of a start. But actually, when you're playing, it plays quite similar. With the exception of the afflictions, which do hamper your progress a bit. I think we got 3 afflictions, so I had 2 more to go, because I believe there's a guaranteed one at the start that's always the same, the last one's always the same, and then there's 3 in the middle. So I think I had 2 more to go. So I'd like to play at least till the end to get the achievement, and to see what the final 2 afflictions are, because I don't know. Thank you for the hydrate pot. I will hydrate. Now the question is, do I have enough resources to make it all the way to the far territories? Probably. We'll see. I'm nice and warm. I really never get used to how much colder it can be on Lopa. It does make it so much more stressful. I do wonder if sometimes the stress is not worth it. I missed the crate, but whatever. I think it's a crate or a backpack. I don't know. Hunting rifle. Yeah, I don't have one of those. I mean, we'll check the train. I could believe that a rifle could spawn at the train. For most of this, though, we're now just going to be walking. I'll loot the train. I will loot the maintenance shed, but I'll probably just do a quick loot of that. Maybe we'll grab extra food and drink. There is a toilet there, so I can drink as much as I need. Plus, I'll have a little nap next to it just to make myself feel better. Look at those shadows. Oh, I love the new shadow. Look at that. That low sun. Oh. That's such a nice change. That's so beautiful. Sorry. I will keep glazing this game. You know, the devs should hire me, actually, to sponsor their game. I'd quite happily sing this game's praises. I think there's very little wrong with it. As I say, the only thing I didn't like about the visual update was the terrain blending. And I think that's actually quite fair, because I don't know anyone who did like the terrain blending, but I'm sure there are people. I will grab cattails if they're literally right next to the track, but I'm not that fussed. We've got a lot of food. We've got everything we need, really. Just rifle would give us a bit of extra security, because it'll be better at taking out the timber walls. Well, not strictly better than the bow, but obviously the bow, the walls will run off with my ammo, whereas I'm more likely to find more rifle bullets than I will have arrows. I do like the muskeg when it's foggy. Do you know something they should have changed is the fog when you turn your camera. That would be nice. I imagine, there's the bear, I imagine it's probably a limitation of the game engine, because I know Unity's like that, having worked with it. Some things you just cannot do, and you'd have to, like, do it yourself. God, there's so much stuff in here. Ooh.
Can I use this?
I can. I mean, actually, that's got better water resistance, although it's slightly... No, actually... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the fog. When you turn, you'll see on the edges of my screen, I can see further than if I look directly at it. Which is actually a thing you see in a lot of games. Oh, back on the auto walk. That's one thing, but if you watch your side peripherals and then watch your full view peripherals show more when weather events, they literally put second round character in order to indicate item interaction and perception or something possibly having to do with the audio. Are you basically saying what I just said about? There you can see further. Yeah, that's weird. Alright. Hoping the weather will clear up at some point. I do like Fallen Muskeg when it's clear. I think it's one of the more visually interesting regions. Because some of the regions aren't too different looking. Like, interesting. Like, HRV, I've always thought is a bit of an region in terms of how it looks. Or Mountain Town. It's not got anything too crazy going for it. Someone got some really nice, like, sweeping landscapes. Like Bleak Inlet. Bleak Inlet looks lovely. It's just a shame it's a terrible fucking region. I hate Bleak Inlet with a passion. It's so cold. It's got some of the worst Timberwolf spawns, although now that I've been to Sundered Pass, I now know Sundered Pass is worse, but... Never did I think I'd see the day where there was a region worse than Bleak Inlet. In fact, I think I have a vague memory. Bleak Inlet didn't exist when I first started playing the game. I know that. Don't know if there was any others. Oh, that's a big clump of cattails. God, Full On Musk is so good for cattails as well. If you need food, it's the place to be. It's also not a particularly cold region, which is nice. It does get foggy a lot, I feel. But I could be making that up. People always say that. Like, people say some regions do get some worse weather than others. Pleasant Valley's got a reputation for having a lot of blizzards, for instance. Which I don't know is true. I feel like I get a lot of blizzards on Pleasant Valley, but at the same time, I could also believe that that's just negativity bias. Birds. Now, back in the day, people used to think birds meant the weather was about to change. And they can technically mean that. Because birds will only fly during certain weather. So if you don't see birds for ages and suddenly see birds, it may be that the weather's literally just changed. But you would normally see it before the birds anyway. Because birds don't fly during snow at all. So it either has to be clear or foggy. Which obviously is foggy at the moment anyway, so... I'm just wondering if it's actually worth me going down to the maintenance shed. Because... I'm going to run into wolves if I go down there. Guaranteed. It's just, you know, going to burn through ammo or burn through my revolver condition. It would be nice to repair some of our equipment, but we're fine. I mean, our clothes will be alright. We can always just light a fire. I mean, I'm literally not bothered lighting a fire yet. It's just been no need. You can just spend... You just get to places like... If I was on Lopa, I would have gotten cold, like, after just arriving into Fall on Muskeg, I would have guessed. Probably. Meanwhile, I've only, you know, I'm down to about a third temperature now. And we're nearly at the maintenance shed. So yeah, maybe I will just push on, because we'll go into an indoor bit anyway. I could always have a little rest in there if I really want. We have actually got higher fatigue drain than we do on Interloper, which is something I've always thought is a bit odd. Unless it's just a visual thing, but on Stalker and Voyager, you'll notice when you're walking around, you lose 2 chevrons of fatigue. On Interloper, you only lose 1 chevron. And as I say, I don't know if that's... Maybe it's just a visual thing, but... I do feel like I lose fatigue faster walking around, because yeah, we're not near half the day yet, and we got nearly full fatigue when we woke up. And I did spend a chunk of the morning doing nothing. Yeah, maybe it's just visual. I don't test things enough to know. We've got a wolf there. I think pretty much there's just wolves in every possible wolf spot. That's probably how it works on Stalker. Oh, there's 2 wolves. Yeah, so you'd never get 2 wolves here on Interloper. You get 1 wolf max. We'll go down here and hope it doesn't see us. We could do this and it'll turn away most likely. If it sees us, it sees us. Well, I'm close enough here, it might just charge at me. Oh, okay. We're fine. Should I grab maple sapling so I can make a bow at some point? Nah, I can't be arsed. As I say, I don't think we'll play this long term. I kind of just wanted to play a little bit just to kind of get back in the headspace for it. And then maybe I'll carry on. Definitely carry on the Misery playthrough. I know it's been a long time since we've done it, but I want to get my achievement done. That's the other thing I thought about doing is trying to go for achievements. The problem is a lot of the ones I've got left are really boring. And would not be interesting, one, to play, let alone stream. But then again, I know a lot of people watch me just because they like me yapping away whilst they do their own thing, and they probably don't really care what I'm doing. And the Long Dark's quite a good one for me to yap away. Very rarely in the Long Dark am I like, oh shit, I've got to pay attention. Maybe I should be paying attention because I don't get eaten by a wolf, but you know what I mean. Not have to focus as much. And it's not like it's like story modes in games. Like, that was the only problem I had with well, I guess Wintermute, but story games in general is how much talking there is, and then you don't want to talk over them. Okay, because I recognise your name, and that works for me. Yeah, I mean, hey, it's been a while since I've seen you, sir.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Actually, check this. Wow, it's actually warm in the car. I'm sure we got plenty enough food. Enough to get us to Sundered Pass. Hoping we can get there today. It is still a long way, to be fair.
This stuff will come in handy.
Sundered Pass is not close by any stretch of the imagination. Don't make me ill, thanks. Cheers. Just consume a bit of stuff just to lighten the load. Okay. Every little bit we're over our max carry capacity slows you down. There are certain thresholds for your carry capacity that mean different things. But speed just automatically you'll get slower and slower and slower. But every tiny bit you're carrying over your carry capacity. So it's worth being as low as possible. Speed wise, I don't like to be more than about 10 kilos over because I really do start to feel it then. I wonder if I should take the interceptor. Oh, it's so heavy. Right. We're in the DLC area. Because you can't come over this bridge if you don't have the DLC. There's a fucking wolf here? Use it in the hope that it'll not get in my way. Thank you very much. Good luck to you. Jesus, this is ominous of the fucking shadows. We haven't actually, that's true. I didn't check out the far territories in the, with the visual update. God, I bet the, yeah, I forgot about that. Although I can see the tracks, but let's, this doesn't make for good telly. There we go. Yes, I bet the, what's it called? Compactor? The big building in Zone of Contamination. I think it's called the Compactor. I don't know. I bet that looks good. I did think Zone of Contamination, that was the prettiest area. Good spectacle piece. I mean, Sundered Pass had some nice bits in it as well, but yeah. I ate an entire bear along the way. One game save. Had to check out every pixel along the way. What? I ate an entire bear along the way, one game save. Or just in general, just ate an entire bear? I've done plenty of eating entire bears. They're great, they're tasty. Don't care about getting a replacement pry bar. Right. Gosh, it's such a long trek. I mean, they are called the far territories for a reason. Oh, on the travel I'm taking, right? Yeah, yeah. I mean, you need a decent amount of food. It's not close, not at all. I'm hoping I'm fine for food, as long as I can make it to Sundered Pass. As I say, I want to get to the observatory, take a photo. That would be nice. So did you bring a bear with you, or did you find a bear? I can't think where the nearest bear would be. So we want to go down the stairs to hell over here. I remember these. So sinister. Got a wolf down the bottom here, I remember. Somewhere. Oh no, we got a deer instead. Ah, that would be much nicer. We've actually stopped off here. This is a cool bridge. This is a new bridge. Like they do make new structures a lot, which is nice. They used a few houses and things and a couple of cabins, but I think that's a new bridge. Unless that could be a copy of the mini bridge in Ravine, not the what's it called? Not the trellis. What's it called? Trestle. Not the trestle, but the there's a little one just before there's a siding. Oh, I missed the entrance. Yeah, that could be the same bridge, to be fair. Just don't see it from beneath. Plate layer shortcut. What is a plate layer? Someone who lays plates, presumably. I'll check this backpack. I'll light the lantern, why not? Treat ourselves to some light. Especially because I was about to go the wrong way. Oh, I need to stretch my legs. Can't remember what way to go in this cave. I've literally only been in this cave twice. Down there. Accelerant, is that? I think it's accelerant and a marine flare. Cool. Marine flares are useless. They're kind of just worse than normal flares. They get rid of a little bit more morale if you throw them at Timberwolves, but given they burn for less time, it's kind of pointless. And as always, the best way to deal with Timberwolves is to just kill them. I mean, you'll burn through ammo, but you're gonna burn through health more if you don't. I'm getting a bit tired. We'll sleep at the transfer pass place. It's a little bit colder here than Broken Railroad. Should be fine though. The Sundered Pass was pretty nippy from memory. So we got one more transition, right? Because we're not in. This isn't far range branch line. Yeah, there's the far range branch line, and then there's transfer pass, which is where the station is, where we can sleep. There's no bed there, though, is there? I mean, it's fine because we got a roll out. I just thought there's no bed there. And then it's a long old trek up to Sundered Pass, and then we got to get into Sundered Pass, and then we want to go up along. We go along the left-hand side. I don't actually know how you go along the right-hand side. Maybe I'll check that out as well if I've got time. If not, I'll just load this up another time and I'll check it out. Because the only routes I know is the left side where you go near the Cougar. There's a little cabin, and then you go up, and then you go across. And there's like this icy cave. And load of Timberwolves. And then you can stay in the middle and just stay down in the low ground where there's just fuck all. Or you can go along the right and follow the cabins that go up the mountain one at a time. Which is where I ran into that mega pack of Timberwolves. It's like 7 Timberwolves or something. It's ridiculous. Those train cars look so good now. I love them. Especially the yellow ones. The ones look great. They do kind of stick out though, because they're one of the few textures that have actually been improved in a long time. I do prefer the rocks like in regions like this. They look way better. I think a lot of the rocks in the normal maps are they're too kind of blue, like bluey grey. These are mixed with the browns and multi-textured. They look pretty good. Not suggesting it. Have you thought about using a snow fort or car to sleep in if no bedroll? I mean, I don't think if I'm ever in a scenario where I don't have a bedroll, it's because I'm on Interloper or Misery, and therefore it's going to be too cold in a car to sleep, unless you can get a fire going. But then obviously you've got to keep that fire lit. But if you can sleep in small amounts, you don't need to recover health. So you just sleep an hour at a time to make sure you don't be ready for it to suddenly get really dark. There it goes. Yeah, if you can afford to keep waking up, then yeah, I guess I would. Most of the times I've got a bedroll. Or I make sure I get to a bed in time. Like, there's so many beds in this game. I think you don't really need to worry about... You know, this light provides just about as much as just walking through... Oh, never mind. did at the start. Yeah, it's yeah, no, it's I always try and plan my journeys out. Like if I set out somewhere, I always keep in mind where the next bed is because I know the maps quite well, with the exception of the DLC ones. And I'm not that hot on Bleak Inlet either. But the other maps, I know where pretty much all the beds are, so I know where I can get to. The one time you need to worry about it is if you know, a blizzard hits, and then you can't push on. Yeah, see, this is fine. Can you see the tracks ahead of me? Okay, I can barely now. But yeah, if a blizzard hits, then it might be worth it. But then you can't afford to light a fire outside in a blizzard. I don't know. I play this game so conservatively. Like, it's why you will very rarely see me put in a bad situation, because I plan and I have as many things as I need to have with me. The times I get screwed over is when they add new stuff, like the cougar, for instance. And that was the closest. There's been a few cougar run-ins I've had, and I've nearly died on my Interloper playthrough, actually, but they've been the closest to me dying. With the exception of the the gas in the mine in Zone of Contamination. Because that, I was literally under a second away from dying. If you look on my... actually, it'll be saved on here as a clip. But if you go on my YouTube channel, you do exclamation mark YouTube, then if you're watching the stream now, obviously if you're watching this on YouTube, you're already on the YouTube. But you can do exclamation mark YouTube to get it. There's a short where you can see me down in the what is it? What are the mines? Langston mines? I can't remember what they're called. Those mines, anyway, in Zone of Contamination, where I nearly die because I really underestimated how much oxygen I had, and it was really funny because that was like 200 days into a run, and I nearly just suffocated to death for no good reason. I don't know, they put a tree in the front right side when you first enter HRV. I like coating up the rock to make it to that fire when you first enter. Now there's a tree in the way. The signal fire. Yeah, I didn't know you could go up there, to be fair. But that would be really handy, because you've got to go quite a long way. You have to go all the way to the cave to get up otherwise. Or you can climb the rope, but why would you climb the rope? That's another rope that's quite useless. Because the cave is about the same distance away. You might as well go through the cave, and then... You still do have to climb a rope, but it's a much shorter rope. I think people underestimate how much fatigue you lose going up a rope. Oh, this is pretty good timing. We'll have enough time to maybe repair some stuff. Did I bring a sewing kit with me? No, I dropped my sewing kit. Well, that's fine. I don't need to repair my clothes. Maybe the universe will reward me and give me a sewing kit here. Could go two ways, but yes, there's a tree in the way now, so I can't even make a video to show people. I'm on Xbox, although I'm going to make a clip of how to go backwards up the mine in Blackrock. Go backwards up the mine. You can't go all the way up to the mine, can you, in Blackrock? That's 2 rope climbs, isn't it? Is it 2? Yeah, it is, right. God, it's been a long time since I've been there. Well, actually, it's not been that long, because we did the story mode in there, didn't we? Although it's a slightly different route you take for that. Because you go across the bridge, I think, when you first go there. I'm not going to bother checking the thingies. Visors. I don't think there'll be a memento here, so there shouldn't theoretically be anything behind them. Alright, well, we can check out how this area looks.
This will come in handy.
That might be the only cloth we've got. Right, let's not barricade ourselves in, I guess. Anything useful in here? No, okay, that's fine. Don't see a sewing kit, guys.
Sure I can carry much more.
I think I may have messed up. Time. It should be warm enough in here.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Ain't gonna be warmer. No. Right. Set up our bed. We're not actually too encumbered, which is nice. Let's no, I'll keep those. Let's drop some matches, I think, maybe. Just to save on weight. Likewise, let's drop some painkillers. Drop that because I don't need the cloth now. Got all my tools. Let's leave the flask. I know I brought it all the way here, which seems a bit silly, but yeah. I think birch bark weighs the same. Yeah, equivalent, right? Wait, no. Does it weigh less? No, it does weigh the same. I'm gonna prepare this. Well, actually, I guess I should do anything I want to do in the light first. Which is not much. I'll repair this. Even though it's a bit wasted, but... I guess I'll hang on to those. We haven't found a flare gun, but you never know. Okay. Oh, it's nice weather now. Oh, lovely. I'll do some food and drink. If you miss a door, may I give a spoiler, even though I don't like spoilers? But that's only if you missed the door. I mean, it depends what door you're talking about, I guess. I suppose we could technically go check this thing out, couldn't we? Might as well. Can't remember if there's anything good in here. There's a good chance I've missed up because I've only been to the far territories a couple times. So there's a good chance I've missed stuff. Ooh, nice. They're better than these? Yeah. Get that. Stairs are out. Oh, a torch, nice. Okay. This door I see, so if you want to rush, you can go in here. TV, I found a basket and bedroll here within 28 minutes of gameplay, and you run. A basket and bedroll in here within 28 minutes of gameplay. You run, also did one. Oh, test run, that's why you just pointed out. I was going to say, I was like, that sounds really good. No, I didn't know a bear skin could spawn in there. I mean, obviously not, because I've only been here on one playthrough before, and obviously I didn't get it. I knew you can get bear skin coat in Ash Canyon. I don't know if you still can, but you used to be able to. Right. Let's, I guess we'll eat a bit of food. We could kill some time, so if I eat food that makes me ill, it's fine. Dog food, why not? It's pretty heavy. Just don't really want to carry it with me. Oh, it didn't make me ill. The soup as well. It'll box my brain. They use different grass texture for this zone. So much memory used for no reason. This is different types of grass in the area. The one that's not regular and great bear. Oh, I didn't know that. I know you get kind of golden grass in a few of the coastal areas. How far are we off of getting well fed? Is well fed 3 days? So I still need 1 whole day, right? If I really only been going 2 days, gosh. Got some good speed on us. Okay, well, I guess we'll prepare this birch bark. And we got it ready, so we can make some teas if we need them. Oh, that's weird. Sound just cut out outside. Oh, I might take that camera film just in case there's no camera film at the observatory. So what's the different grass here? Is this different grass? It's kind of different to me. Oh my god, it's spinning. Oi. Do you see the light changing there? Because I'm stood underneath this. That's weird. Terrible game. 0 out of 10. Oh, that's actually really weird. Why does it do that? It's supposed to be like my eyes adjusting because I'm in like the shadow here. Oh no, that's not right. You see the rave going on outside. Okay, sorry devs. Sorry devs. I'm not trying to break the game. Oh, I see. Fair enough. Surprised you can notice that. You're always looking at the grass, I suppose. These are quite nice photos. These would be nice to take back to somewhere, because I think these are unique. I don't know if you see these anywhere else. That's nice. What's that supposed to be? I can see... Let's move it to a wall where I can actually see it up close. That's not actually helped. There's a pier there. Is that a ship? Almost looks like a ship, or otherwise it looks like a city. Doesn't look like any of the maps to me. Yeah, I don't know. Right, we'll wait a bit more time. Let's make a nice fishing hole. No. Have I got extra cans? No. Any more weight I can get back? It'd be nice if I could go just under 30, and then that way we're full speed ahead. Oh, you know what, let's just carry 2 of these, and then that would be enough, wouldn't it? If I get food poisoning. carry enough to make 1 arrow, I suppose. Got 1 coffee. Could actually cook. Should I make some coffee? I like that idea. Let's do that.
Setting. It'll get a lot colder soon.
We should really use the torch. 85% chance, so it can mess up. When I got the Xbox, I got the Star TV. It suggests the Xbox. I got the 8K TV. You can see the pause on people's face. So funny. Yeah, that's the only thing that would distract me with like those high definition tellies. You just see too much.
Perfect.
Right, in fact, let's hold on to our own, and then we can make coffee in both of these. Because coffee is good. Will make us way more, but hey. I could actually do a little bit of water. Oh, wait, I didn't get the water out of here, did I? Or did I? Did I? I did. Don't mind. I don't know. Everyone's going to get some weight back. I mean, I don't need all this food, do I? Could leave just a little bit here. Okay, that's probably fine. I was watching the first live action movie for the Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist? Just Metal Alchemist. Is there a live action Full Metal Alchemist? I was up noticing all the people's faces and those types of details. It was funny. Yeah. No, that distract me. But I am easily distracted. If you couldn't tell. Right. Maybe I should get some torches. God, that's bright. Up to the movie so far. Ah, nice. Yeah, I really like Full Metal Alchemist, the anime. I'm not sure if I'd bother with the live action. I'm not big on like live action remakes of things. I just don't really care. It's not really my thing. Or like adaptations of video games. Like I love The Last of Us, but the TV show just doesn't really interest me. My partner at the time wanted to watch the TV show, so I started watching it with them. And 2 episodes in, I was like, yeah, no, I can't be arsed. This isn't for me. Right, we could make let's do one of the birch barks, and then I'll make some water, I think. I'm gonna get another stick back somehow. We kind of want to leave at the start of the day. I'll leave just water cooking. We need 40 minutes. Perfect. Couldn't be more perfect. Lovely. Okay. And then we'll sleep here. Well, this way's a kilo. We've got to pick this back up as well. Right. We'll sleep 11 hours, I guess. I'll just say 12. Why not? In before it's actually too cold inside here and I freeze to death. Nah, we'll be fine. Blimey, it's dark. Right.
Surrounded by snow. And
Just
nothing
we'll
to
leave
drink.
this because it's dry. Then we'll have some cans. Yeah, 2 cans should get us there for the calories. Yeah, pretty much. And we'll drink the rest of the water. Now we're not over encumbered. Right, we'll use night vision mode because we're cheaters. And we'll grab the liter of water. Alright. So it might be a bit cold. Also, which way do I go? It's a little bit cold, but we'll be fine. I don't remember. I'm hoping I can just follow the road sign that's up here. Because one way's Forsaken Airfield. Yeah. That's that way. So I think we go this way. Roughly. I don't remember. I remember what the entrance of Forsaken Airfield looks like, so I'll know if I'm going the wrong way to that. Is it up here? I think it's up here. Yeah, this is right. Probably. We follow a road and then we go left because it goes through a tunnel, but we don't go through the tunnel. And then Forsaken Airfield, it's round a bend, and it's one of those weird ones where you can actually see the other side of the transition zone, like from Mountain Town to Forlorn Muskeg. There's not many of them where it's that noticeable, but that's one I think about. So it's just open, and then yeah, transfer pass to the Forsaken Airfield. Yeah, I think this is right. It's pretty cold, but we'll be fine. We'll stop off in the cabin in Sundered Pass. I mean, we'll be cold by then because it's actually quite a long walk to Sundered Pass from here, but yeah. It's just gone midnight for me, that's fine. Go on a little bit more. I won't go beyond like 4 hours though, so as long as it doesn't take an hour and 20 minutes to get there. Oh, I forgot it was a rope climb. Might need to drink more of these coffees than I anticipated. I'm glad I cooked them now. How bad are rope climbs on Stalker? That's pretty normal. We are full fatigue. Most rope climbs you don't want to attempt unless you are full fatigue.
What do you know? Looks like I survived.
It's already warmed up quite a bit because we're not losing it that fast now. Goes to show how big this game is, right? We've been playing for not quite 2 hours 40 minutes because it take a little bit of time to start, but roughly 2 hours and 40 minutes, 2.5 hours at least. And yeah, I've picked up some gear along the way, and obviously we have to rest. But the fact that we're not even to the other end of the map yet, and I've been going for 2.5 hours. This is a big game. It's a long time to get from one end to the other. And specifically to Sundered Pass, because you've got this really long, narrow bit you follow for ages. And then we're going up over there, but first we've got to go down. I assume you can go across Did you go down that? Yeah, you could definitely go down that. In fact, I probably have at one point or another.
Starting to feel numb.
You're fine. Acorns. We haven't seen acorns yet. Is there a deer there? No. Thought I heard a deer clopping. I was going to say, that's a really odd spot for one. Really nice spot for one if there was, but... I assume it was the Jabberwocky waiting to eat me. Or the, what's it called? The Dark Walker. Oh, if you've never played the Dark Walker challenge, I highly recommend it. It is terrifying. It's the scariest thing in this game. Mainly from a management perspective. I did research before I did it about the best way to do it and plan my route, etc. There we go.
It's a goddamn freezing.
That trail at the bottom back there is a good screenshot moment. You reckon? I mean, a lot of these areas is really nice. They put a lot of love into the DLC maps, which makes sense. You know, if you're going to charge people for them. It's one of those DLCs that I wouldn't even like. Like, I was apprehensive at first because I wasn't playing the Long Dark that much, or like at all rather, when the DLC first got announced. But I still bought it because I was like, I will do it eventually, and I'm so glad I did because I got it cheaper because I got it earlier on, which was a good way of doing it. And I know people complained about that because people love to complain. I don't know, people hate spending money, but devs did a really good job. It wasn't a cheap DLC, to be fair, but given the original game was quite cheap, you know. I remember buying it at like 15 quid or something. We're already here. Nice. I do think it's fair. Now, it would be nice if we got slightly better weather because it will help me with my navigation and remember where I'm going. I think for the most part I know where I'm going. Oh, it is actually clearing up a bit. Intrusion does look really nice. Right, we're going to head along the left-hand side. I'm going to go to that cabin, and I'll warm up in there. Maybe I'll even sleep a bit. And then we'll follow the route up. I think maybe that's it there. Is that the route up? Totally going to go in blind first 60 times. Maybe by then I'll learn the map of the DLC areas. Do you know what I will say is the maps are really intuitive. Like the layouts are really intuitive compared to other areas. Like if you just drop someone in HRV, they don't have a fucking chance. HRV is terrible to explore. But no, I did find the DLC areas to be, you know, they're intuitive. They make sense. For the most part. Like, you can work out where things go a lot of the time. Nice. Glad you made it back now. I hope your visit was good. It's going alright. We've made it all the way to Sundered Pass. We just arrived here. We're going to go have a little lay down in a cabin. What is that? Is that a wolf stalking something? What is that? Is it a timber wolf stalking something? I think the wolves are just eating a lot of shit here. It's not option anymore, but if anyone's on console, please remember there might still be an option for the collector's edition. You get every download for free after the original price. Oh, nice. Hey, Kevin, I'll be curious if you're 20% wet. You reckon that's your prediction for how wet I'm going to be? Right, yeah, that's the pass up there. The cabin's just beyond it. Oh my god, it's a massacre. Well, Good luck to you guys. Yeah, there's a cabin. Alright, I'll check how wet I am when I get there. I'll probably sleep, what, an hour? 2 hours? Get a bit of fatigue back. We can get coffee to get the rest back. I mainly just want it for the warmth. If we get a blizzard, that's really gonna fuck me over, but hey. Shit happens. Now, warning if you come here on... potato sack there. Come here on story mode, because I think this is locked. Well, the back section's locked, isn't it? Of course, there's no bed here. Oh no! Oh, there is a bed here. Ah, right. Yes, you need to find the key to then go in that back room. And there is a bed in there, and there's the combat glove thingies. Right. How wet am I? I'm barely wet at all. 2% wet. 4% wet. 4%'s the highest. You're off by a magnitude of 5, I'm afraid.
I think I can use this.
No, I can't. Right. Okay. Do some sleepage. Too close to another object. Okay. Don't want to eat that because that's low condition. I guess we'll do one of these. Actually, it's 75% and below, isn't it? So eating this one's not really doing anything for me. That's fine. Right, yeah, I think we'll sleep 2 hours. Gets us in the warm, get a little bit of health back. Great. Then what I might actually do is just drink a cup of coffee right away. Because then that will help us with our... Hey, we got well fed. Nice. Not that I really need it now, because I'm not over encumbered for the first time. Yeah, it's still pretty cold. I mean, it's not blizzarding, so I won't complain. Right, we're heading up there. We have got another rope climb to do. That's why I wanted all that fatigue. Wind is blowing in our face, kind of, but we are going up a slope at the moment, so it doesn't really matter. I have also got Windwalker on, so I'm not slowed down by wind as much. Last time I went up this slope, I got two, or this slope here, I got 2 sprains back to back. I remember, because I was like, what the fuck? That's bullshit. Oh. Wind stopped, apparently, according to the sound. That was weird. Hope that doesn't mean a blizzard's about to begin. If it is, I probably have to go back to the cabin. I'm not sure I could push on. It's a bit warmer actually out of the wind. Nice. We're nearly there. We're nearly to the observatory. Relatively. Since we started. Got a lot of height to gain. I think we've got 2 rope climbs from memory. There's this one that's right here, and then there's one near the base of the observatory. Well, not the base of the observatory, but near the observatory. There's a deer carcass up on this rock, I remember as well. I think we're good to climb as is. We are getting a little bit cold, but plenty of health. Plus we've got an extra 10% health. 10%? Is it 10%? I never remember what it is. Is it 10%? I'm well fed. You know, it's one of the best changes they've ever done is add the Add the fact that you can see what you're wearing on your hands. And on your arms. All you need now is to be able to see your legs. God, I can't wait for Black Frost. Oh, I do hope it's going to be good. I really do hope they get... oh wow, we're 3 chevrons down here. I really do hope they get the experience good for solo and multiplayer gameplay. And if they're going to only be able to focus on one and make one good, which does happen with games like that. Ooh, wind is strong now. Hopefully it's the multiplayer they focus on, because we've already got the Long Dark, you know. I'd much rather a solid co-op version of a similar game. Same style of game. Well, I say same style of game. I think Black Frost is going to be easier. I don't know if I go up this way or down there. I guess I'll go up this way. Yeah, I think Black Frost is going to be easier than the Long Dark, because it's going to have a focus on co-op. That tells me I've gone the wrong way. Oh no, this works. Oof. Yeah, see, these are these places where there was only one wolf on Lopa and above. Here we get 2.
I can't feel my
This wind is making this final push that bit harder. They're both running the way I want to go. Got no feet, got no legs. If you know the flare gun trick the car, you have no vertebrae. I do remember there being a trick you could do. Where you can turn your head back like 180 degrees or something, can't you? That would be really nice if you could look around in the car. Gosh, we're already cold again.
Oh, so cold.
We'll get to the bridge and then we can't be followed. Still can't quite see the observatory. It's somewhere over there. Oh, I think I could just make out... Is that the top of it? Well, that's where it is anyway. I think that's the top of it, the very top right of my camera. I need to be careful I don't walk off this log as I'm saying that. Alright, I shouldn't be able to be followed anymore. I want to drink another coffee. So we've still got the fatigue reduced, so I can climb up. I think I will get to the observatory. We'll grab the camera. We'll take a cute picture, and then I'll wrap up. 3 hours is about how long I used to go for a normal Long Dark sesh. I don't know. Yeah, either I'll come back and I'll carry on the misery, because I want to. I mean, I think I'm just going to die, because it's been too long since I've played, so my brain won't 100% be there with game mechanics and knowledge of loot locations and whatever. But I'd like to carry on that. The Lopa series is kind of just... There's not really much else we can do in that. I mean, I like that run. It's a nice run. It's got everything sorted out in it, but kind of been across the whole world now, besides like tidying things up. So the only problem with a game like the Long Dark is the end game, as it were, like the very long-term gameplay is is non-existent. There just isn't stuff to do in the end game. Once you've built a nice little base, which I've done, that's kind of it. I mean, you can make more bases if you want, but... Right. That's the bridge over there. Not run into any timber wolves yet. I mean, I shouldn't have said that because they can literally be around this corner. So. Not sure if they'd come up this way. I have a vague memory of them being up here. That's because I smell that. I remember them chasing me into that cave. But yeah, so either I'll do that or I'll do some achievements. Some of the more interesting achievements, if there are any. It's really good to see you streaming. Oh, it's good to be back streaming. Oh, I love this soundtrack. Specifically this song, I guess. This music. Also to see that you, sir, above this has been more joyful than I thought. Thank you. And you're funny. You're funny, sir. You do rabbit bowling, you can do torch basketball, you can see about the audio noises when throwing rocks to figure out which church bell does not make a noise. The church bells? Can you hit church bells with rocks and they make noise? Is that a thing? Let's not fall off right at the end, that would be bad. And embarrassing, really. I would love to be able to tell like a dramatic story in the Long Dark. Unfortunately, my storytelling is not that great, and I'm really bad at editing. There's a Long Dark edited like story video on my channel. It took me so long to do, and it's not very good. I liked making it for the most part, but oof, God, it was a lot. Right, I think I'm going to need another coffee to get out this rope consistently. And we're getting a little bit cold, but we'll be fine. Actually, it's quite a short rope, this. It's like a medium. Well, it's a bit longer than a medium climb, I would say. A bit. It's just under like a medium length climb, like what I would class as a medium length. Just. One of the three bells actually does not have an audio noise, so weird. Plus the bucket in Black Rock Mines eats rocks like a real basketball hoop. Really? That's funny. If it helps when you start a game, you could ask where the freak is my car. It's supposed to be the parking lot. Turn around and be like, where the freak is Walmart. I left my groceries there and focused the entire game on trying to find Walmart. I guess, but I know Walmart doesn't exist in this world, so I would be looking a long time. Like, it'd be cool to be like, oh, I've got to get to the radio, like the observatory, and then like I've got to power up the radios nearby and then send out a signal. You know, kind of like how God, this snow is really... I really like the sound of the high wind snow in this area. It's nice. Fuck me, I can't hold a thought, can I? The Hopeless Rescue challenge. Something like that. It'd be cute to do like a thing like that. But it wouldn't really work on stream. And that's where most people watch me. Rather than YouTube, so... Oh, it's not warm in here. I didn't know it wasn't warm in here. Alright, come on then. Let's get that camera. They didn't end up moving this camera after saying they potentially were going to move it because it is so ridiculously far out of the way, but then again, it's not like an essential item, so it doesn't matter that it is far out of the way. Alright.
Perfect.
It is perfect. Actually, and well, Will, as a result, they do have different lines depending on what item you pick up, the rarity of it. They will say different things. So if it's like a high quality item, or like rare, then she'll say that line like, "Oh, perfect," which is cute.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Right, well, we'll just warm up a moment and then we'll go take a nice picture. Don't know what we're going to take a picture of yet. Ooh, fisherman's sweater. That's a good sweater. You don't get that on Loper. It's a bit worse than Nick. Yeah, it was quite windy outside, so... If anything, it sounds like it might be even windier now. I was thinking making the video based on luminary space. Oh, like a liminal space? In an area you're not familiar with because you left a familiar area. It'd be really cool if I could wipe my brain, like wipe my memory, and just get dropped into a map and be like, right, you gotta go somewhere now. I could, what I could do is look at mods and look at like some, there's some region mods. That would be neat. Well, I guess we'll go with coloured film. Sounds pretty bad out there, doesn't it? Is it blizzarding? No. Okay. Well, what makes a good photo? I thought that was safe in here. Just grabbing this stuff because, as I say, I would like to work out how you can get down the other side of this mountain. So I believe you can, and I don't think I've been that way before. So we'll do the safe. We'll do the safe. I'll take a picture and then we'll wrap up there. That's 6, 5, 5, 13. Oh, fuck me. 14. 5, 14. Wow, okay. And then it was like 14 again. I'm so glad I went fast. Okay. Well, I'm saying that, I don't actually know what would be faster. It was 13. That's insane. I think that's the worst it can be, right? Mamelukes are good. They're really good. You don't get those on Loper either. Nice. Nice. I've got to go. Thank you for hanging out, sir. It was nice seeing you again. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I know, obviously you can always change video to alt photography style under graphics. Oh yes, that's yes. That would be cool to do like a. I could do like an old timey stream, like a news reporter, be like, and out here we're in the snow. Because I don't know. Let's do it. Display image filter. Heritage. This is a cool effect, to be fair. I've never watched anyone play like this. What's the other one? Noir. Yeah, no, the heritage is a good one. Does that affect the? I mean, it must do, right? How the photo looks. This is a cool effect. I feel like it changes the audio as well. Maybe I'm going crazy. Well, this isn't exactly black and white footage I was going for. Oh, I could take one of a ptarmigan. That's actually a great idea. Smile for the camera. Just take a couple nice ptarmigan photos. Okay, cool. Off you go. Oh wait, I've got another volunteer. No. Okay, we'll do a Oh Canada one. Get a bit of height. Lovely jubbly. There we go.
Gotta warm up somehow.
Ah, it's warming up in here now. Cool. Well, I could loot this next time. Oh, a heavy hammer. Wow. Well, how's about that?
This pack is getting kinda heavy.
Okay, I'll loot this, then we'll wrap up. Okay. Cool. Oh, and these. That's useless. Right. Fantastic. Oh, good fun. It's nice playing this again. It's been a while.